Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 13 Days of Halloween, and our first film for this year is none other than The Lost Boys. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing The Lost Boys. Ah, a classic vampire film to start with. So today, I'm reviewing basically the 4K copy of the film, but also just in general for Halloween. This is a good Halloween movie. Now I'll admit, the new cover is not my personal favorite. It just, yeah, it just doesn't really do it for the film. However, the original Blu-ray does. It has the same logo writing of the words and sleep all day, party all night. It's fun to be a vampire. And I love how it has all of the pretty much main characters right there that we really spend the majority of the film with. Just right there. Michael, Kiefer Sutherland's character. You see the brothers, Corey Haim. It's right there. No Corey Feldman, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Now, just in case anybody's wondering, that's what the original Blu-ray looks like, and there are the Frog Brothers with Corey Feldman right there. So we went from doing stuff with pirates and a pirate ship, Gremlin, to vampires. Actually, not that bad. The film has a pretty nice 5.1 DTS master audio soundtrack. The 5.1 DTS, or Dolby True from the original Blu-ray is still pretty damn good. Don't get me wrong, but 4K high dynamic range. This is definitely the best version of the film. I've seen some stuff that, let's be fair, um, nobody's seen on this film except for when it first came out on celluloid in the theater, for crying out loud. Hey, work with what you got, man. It's a great film, though. It looks good. It sounds good. It is good. Actually, very good acting. Pretty decent. Even when it's at its worst, I'm not going to say any names, but a damn good film. The movie works very well, which is funny considering the premise that the movie started with. We found out, along with myself and others, that this actually started out as a potential Peter Pan film. Makes sense. Lost Boys. When you hear that, you think Peter Pan, besides this movie. That's hilarious. But it does make sense. I mean, think about it. If you had Peter Pan and his boys, and they chose some place and just called that Neverland, and they were actually vampires, that's pretty cool. The concept there is actually pretty cool. I understand why they didn't do it, but as far as I know, Peter Pan, the character, is in the public domain. You can use him. You don't need to use the Disney version, and I wouldn't recommend it anyways, because let's face it, Disney has been kind of a kind of a dickwad with stuff. But hey, it's actually pretty good. Now I also had other problems. I can't show whole clips or anything because A, I don't have the programs to do that. And also, unfortunately, the new sound system with the new computer does not want to pick up anything but me. Go figure. Oh. Anyways, let's keep going. 33 chapters. This is a long film. And we got quite a bit. There's Grandpa's house, Michael. And let's just stop it right there, real quick. All right. Now, I don't want to spoil too much about the movie, but here's the basic plot. A young family, after some tragedy, has moved in with their grandfather to Santa Carla or Santa Cruz or whatever you want to call it, which turns out to be, as some people put it, the murder capital of the world. And as the grandfather puts it, well, if all the corpses around here suddenly got up, we would have one hell of a population problem. Yeah, that sounds about right. Michael is, of course, about to enter adulthood. He's still just barely a teenager. You have a younger son who's just entering the teenage years. And Mike meets a girl, but also at the same time, his mom also meets somebody else, and the two are starting to date people. The problem is Mike's girl turns out to be part of a vampire club, and eventually he does something stupid, trying to fit in, and drinks some blood. Yeah, that's perfectly normal, right? Oh, yep. Go figure. Anyhow, after that, he starts to develop vampire powers. His brothers are freaking out, going, "What the hell? Oh, you're a vampire? Wait till mom finds out." Get You get the hint, though. And eventually, they start figuring how everything goes. The Frog Brothers get involved, who run um, this comic shop on the boardwalk where this town is set. There's an actual boardwalk along like a huge lake or ocean. I don't think it's really set in the movie, but it's probably a coastal town. And all hell breaks loose. And eventually they have to go into like the ultimate fight for survival. There's even a joke about, "Oh yeah, garlic don't work, boys." And then they throw holy water in his face, which was funny seeing them getting the holy water with canteens just getting it. It's like, did you bless this? Did you bless it? It was freaking hilarious. The movie has the right amount of comedy when it needs it, but also can still be scary and impressive. They also do a lot of, as you saw from the opening, a lot of helicopter shots, a lot of dolly shots and stuff. Getting this aerial view is when they like introduce the vampires and stuff. And the crap the vampires are predominantly in is one of the coolest locations or sets in this film. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie, this film is really good. Now, besides what I said about the Peter Pan thing, this movie has become iconic. It has two sequels. Actually, a very good movie. I would recommend it to anybody. And the way it ends is so both funny and like, whoa. I don't want to spoil the ending. I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, you have Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, Kiefer Sutherland, just three names right there. And you even have one of the dudes from Bill and Ted in this one, and a couple of other actors. But I want you to see the film to know who they are. It's actually really, really well done. It's actually a good movie, and it's one of my great picks for 13 Days of Halloween. Here's day one. All right, guys, like and subscribe, hit the bell for notification. I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, respect the traditions, or Sam's coming for you.